Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue.
He's through, it's 1-on-1! Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good ball, good take. Oh, just skips past his man. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Kimmich. Ugarte gets a foot in here. And he's on his way! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. And that was nowhere near his best. Aimed beyond the defence. Ugarte. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. And he's searching. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he was quick to react. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Udinese really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's through, now is he in? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Mbappe. And he's away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. Mazraoui. Kimmich.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Mbappe. Nicked it back
That
promptly.
was lovely, that.
Inter Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's having a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And now he has two. Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kubo. Najraoui. Just about within shooting range. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Kubo. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more. And it's Kubo. There will be a throw-in. Opts for safety. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's delightful. And he's decided to go for it. Ugarte. And that has put paid to that. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kimmich. Robertson. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Spread out to the left. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Van Dijk. Messi. Inter Milan with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Raul. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Ashlani has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets a good foot in there. Serginho. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Udinese with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Yamal. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Rodrigo. Now it's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Romagnoli. Tacho makes the interception. Park Ji-sung. Raul, who's set up one goal so far. Serginho is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. Raul. And that has been slung wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Raul. Raul puts his... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Ugarte. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back into the centre.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Park Ji-sung has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Koundé, it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, good ball! Oh, takes a shot! It's in! Offside.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Sells, clears it away. And that has left him in a heap. And smartly reclaimed. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Moved on forwards. Tacho calmly anticipates. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
È finita, abbiamo vinto.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
Song! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Yamal goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. Tacho makes the interception. Ugarte. He's in a great position here. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Park Ji-sung. Chance! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. No goals as yet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé wins the duel this time. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Di Marco. Yamal. Raul. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kukçu. And it's Neymar. Now Di Marco. And it's Azar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Kukçu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Di Marco. Mbappe. Neymar. Park Ji-sung. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good ball, chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Azar. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Park Ji-sung, and reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Real chance! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's been taken short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Back towards the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And the ball's come loose here. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Azar, looking understandably energised after his goal. DiMarco. Azar. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Messi. No outsmarting him this time. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul running with the ball. Rodrigo. Almost an hour gone. Oh, it's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Is there any support? He might... And he shoots! It's in! Inter are back in business! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Christensen. Neymar. It's Camavinga. DiMarco. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ugarte with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Neymar. That's a lovely pass. Raul. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and again! He's scored! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter.
And the shot! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, there's plenty to like about this.
And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that could cost them.
Park Ji-sung clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Yamal!
Inter have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Inter Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's on it, can he get away?
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's well spotted. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Messi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Driving forward. Christensen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Park Ji-sung does well to get it back. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he's straight offside. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He's on it. Can he get away? And now they can clear their lines. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Kane is fouled. Now it's Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stood up well to him there. And it's gone back to the keeper. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. He's had it taken off him. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri gets a foot in here. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Rodrigo. Park Ji-sung. Raul. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. That is good strength. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in space and looking for options. Vardiol simply refused to be outdone there. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Raul. Ruben Neves. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Spread out to the left, foot in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rodri. Played out to the right. Lascelles gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's been cut out, well played. Messi could try cutting inside here. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. And Messi! Yes, it's in! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played, well played.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Park Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some resolute defending there. And here's Mbappe. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rodri. Van Dijk. Mbappe. And this is Raul. Good read, needed to be. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Front-footed pressing going on here. Balde. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Rodri. Van Dijk. And Akanji. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
In with the challenge. Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right, just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Van Dijk. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Great, goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Son Heung-min, foot in. Rodrigo, well seen, saw that coming. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jimenez. And it's Gavi. Opts to play it back. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. And Jamal. Gets a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Fernandez. Gavi. Koundé. Raul. Ugarte. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe! Donnarumma claims comfortably. Gavi. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Park Ji-sung. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Jamal. Threads one in. And this is Raul. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gavi. Out to the right. And Son Heung-min. Gvardiol. Raul. Distributed tidily. Jamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe is onto this. Raul. It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Ugarte looking to penetrate opposition lines. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. And it's made its way to him. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Park Ji-sung. There's the crossfield ball. And Jamal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pacho. Now he's off and running. Jamal tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nice sequence of passes, this. That has been cut short. Jamal! They want to be quick to recover this. Chance, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This is Jimenez. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. And Robertson. Valverde. And it's Gavi. And he's being shifted off it. Rodrigo. And now the breakaway. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is shot at goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Decent enough try.
Raul certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Valverde. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, denied brilliantly.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Park Ji-sung being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Valverde. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Dijk. Valverde. Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. And it's Valverde. Tries to get it clear. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Fernandez. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! He's got himself an absolute peach. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Ferran Torres getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And he's taking no chances there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Ugarte. That's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Yamal.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Raul, it's a really well-measured ball. And the return pass. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Out of play for a goal kick.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Raul picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Pacho attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forlan touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Goulet, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's Park Ji-sung. Yamal. He is through. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oosterwolde getting this one clear. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kajolu. Now it's Tadic. Pacho. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Goulet. And it's Tadic. Now it's Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. Out to the left it goes. Aktakolu. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. And he's gone backward here. There's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Fenerbahce have got it back and they'll have another go. Kostic. Nice control. Out of play for a goal kick. Guardiol. Park Ji-sung. Over to the left. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And no, he's seen through all of that. Goulet. He's had it taken off him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's come to nothing. Vitinha. Goulet. Now it's Forlan. Goulet. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Danger averted for now. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Raul. Now it's Park Ji-sung. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goulet. And it's Kadiolu. Now That's a shade optimistic. Oh, terrible! Fallen! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Into the channel.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Goulet, and it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Stood up well to him there. Tries a measured ball. Sells, claims comfortably. Rodrigo. That's the throw. Rodrigo, he has found the way through. Played in by Rodrigo, and the keeper beats it away. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
There's the shot! Yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 48 minutes is number 20.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Mbappe. Ugarte. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vitinha. Goulet. Giochiamo. Played out to the left flank. Ugarte. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an excellent interception. Vitinha. And it's Kadiolu.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Oosterwolde. He's looking wide. Now it's Aktokolu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kostic with the cross. Van Dijk gets it away. And they've switched it over to the other side. Rodrigo. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. There's no flag. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Goulet. Çalhanoğlu shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Always onto this. Vardiol. And it's Ugarte. And Koundé. Raul. Fenerbahce are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ugarte. Koundé. Giochiamo under intense pressure.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Giochiamo. And it's Van Dijk. Pacho. And Vardiol. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Raul. That's an imaginative pass. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's being shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It is a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
And it's slung out wide. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Tadic. Played into space. And that is expertly dealt with.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Raul. I think we're just about done here. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
2 added minutes has been
Van
indicated.
Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Yamal. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Inter Milan prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Inter Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Modric. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rodrigo has it in a wide position. Rodrigo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedro Neto. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Very nicely done. Rodrigo. It's out for a goal kick. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Messi. Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. Rodrigo. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Ligt. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodrigo is in a really good position out wide. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Now it's Foden. Modric. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left.
There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. And here's a real chance! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Mbappe. Pedro Neto. Knocks it into space. Guardiola is flagged offside. Giochiamo. Lovely pass, but... And Giochiamo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Guardiola for Pedro Neto. Ugarte does well to get it back. And it's made its way to him. Shifted it to the flank. Rodrigo has it out wide and in space. Has crossed into the middle. Koundé looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Giochiamo. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. He's cut it out.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Giochiamo, and the shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Raul really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Keeper's dealt with that. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. What are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Giochiamo. Inter Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Estrella de Amadora really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Flick look, then plays it in. Foden. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. That is lovely.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ugarte trying to keep this in. Oh, good-looking ball. Foden. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just...
He's had a shot! Should have equalised.
Alexander-Arnold was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this?
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Delivery from Mbappe. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Koundé. Looking for the run. Rodrigo. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ugarte. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Cambio di giocatori.
Messi! Defending of the desperate variety.
Estrella de Amadora really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Foden. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well played. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Son Heung-min tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Now this could be a chance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan are going up, and now they can dream. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.